Hello, collective. How are you guys doing? Okay, this reading is for you. You can be any zodiac sign. It's a collective reading. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle. Also, I have the messages I saw in your coffee beforehand that I want to talk to you guys about really quick. Whoa, this is a very, very powerful energy. It's like you have this very powerful creative energy. Like you're a master creator, and you may not have necessarily experienced this in your life, but your life is like a huge transformation, and now it's like right at the tipping point, the changing point. So this is very beautiful. I saw an evening dress. Evening dress symbolizes good luck in business. Okay, this is like the dress is, it's like dressing how you want to be the physical appearance of conveying what it is that you're wanting, right? So it's like some kind of contrast happen in your life. You realize you want something else. You're going to attract this, and the way you're going to attract what it is that you want is by embodying it, and then you are it. So when you are wanting something, it's not the same person that is that has that receives that is this person. Those are two different people. And that's what's happening here is you're becoming somebody else. You're becoming this person that has this manifestation that you're now attracting. It's like in this transitional phase here of embodying it, you know? And this is kind of like dressing in a particular way and making your home where you live in a particular way, making your finances in a particular way, your friends, the way other people treat you, the places you go, how you treat yourself, how you think, how you treat your body, what you eat, the people you allow into your life. All of these kinds of things were in alignment with the old you and your old life. But now you're attracting something else. So you're making the changes, and now you are it without the title. You're embodying it, and then it's here. But you have to embody it. You have to be it before it is here, because that's how it comes. So this is what you're doing, which is really amazing. I saw a gargoyle. Gargoyles ward off evil spirits. That's what they're supposed to be doing. So there is something here about, you have a guide, you could have a person in spirit, it could be a loved one that passed away. You have very powerful energy. You've been very loyal to this powerful energy here on this earth, not even knowing anything about a reason to be this way or anything. There's something here that you have been loyal to that could have been a past life, a person from a past life, beliefs from a past life, who you were in a past life. You're loyal to that ideology, which is genuine, it's authentic. Your soul is telling you to do this, nothing else. This is why gargoyles are present. Gargoyles are present because you are being true to like what God's light is communicating to you. You're being true to that. So gargoyles are going to come around you during that time to protect you. Yeah. So then I saw a hollow tree. Hollow trees can talk about secrets. They hold secrets. There's a decaying and deceased. Trees that are hollow trees are decaying or they are deceased, and they're holding secrets. So this is like in your life, You could have held secrets, kept secrets. And then there is a time to embody this truth, and there being an ending to the burden of holding these secrets here. Because this could have been a burden that you chose to take on and be authentic and be true, but you are holding a secret and you are guarding that. And so the gargoyle is coming to guard your light while you're doing this. And now it's time to let this go, because the hollow tree also represents a portal. If you think of Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, Jack goes through the portal, the little portal holes in the trees, and he goes to different lands, right? And then he's able to, you know, create change, right? So there's something here about you're going to go into this portal because there is a secret that you have protected, but there is a burden that is being released here in a way. I saw like a womb under the ground, and then I saw giving birth under the ground. So there's something here about the start of something new, but it's underground. Nobody else knows about it. Everything that's underground, it's a secret. So you holding this secret, and you're using this secret underground to create this new womb, to create this new something to be birthed. And it's being birthed underground, but then it's going to come above ground, you know. So there's a lot going on in secrecy in your soul and on your behalf in the 5D that spirit guides are helping you with, angels are helping you with, fairies are helping you with for sure. Fairies are all over hollow trees. Or whatever it is that you connect with. This could be aliens that are helping you. This could be anything. This could be, you could be a starseed. This could be where you come from. There is some kind of a secret mission that you're doing here, and you don't even know what this is, but it is embodying love. And it is taking something and burying it and turning it into a beautiful, beautiful love story to unfold in your life and for others here. So this is very interesting, because then once you give birth, there's poise and there's statue here. So this is like you're going to embody what this is before actually having it, the title, the credit, the business deal, the $1 million, the lover, whatever it is. You know, there's certain ways that somebody who is a wife or is a husband behaves, right? It's not like, oh, once I find someone, then I'm going to behave this way. No, you have to already be that way to attract that. If it's, you know, if that's something that you really want to, but it doesn't have to be a husband or a wife. You know, it's just, I'm just using that as an example. So then there's townspeople that are coming with their broomsticks and they're throwing them at you. And here's the thing, when townspeople are coming and gathering, this is the way that things have always been done. Whoa, you're not coming in here to change something here. And they're throwing a broomstick at you. But you don't even realize there's something really amazing that you're going to do, because broomsticks represent a lot of different things. I mean, everything does. But when I looked up the spiritual meaning of a broomstick, what really spirit, like the second I read this, spirit was like, this is it, this is it, this is it. Different people that were enslaved, I think it's particularly African people that were enslaved, when they would get married, they would jump the broomstick because they were not allowed to get married. And so this is how their right to get married was wrongfully taken from them. So they made their own way, which is very beautiful. You know, something that you're going to enslave me with, you're going to make me use this broomstick, you're going to try to take away my freedom. Well, I'm going to use this to actually be free anyways and do this anyways. And this is like symbolically what this represents. So you're doing this with whatever way you have been treated in a way that didn't allow you to be who you are. This is what you're changing. Because then I saw half bird and half fish. So a bird is wings, you know, and the fish is bound to the sea. So this is like having roots and having wings simultaneously. And this reminds me of an Ever After, when she says, you know, she's trapped and they get Leonardo da Vinci, you know, Drew Barrymore's in the movie. It's like a Cinderella story. And he comes and he opens the door and he's like, you know, she's like, a bird may love a fish, but where are they going to live? And he's like, I'm going to make you wings. Like, We're going to do this. There's going to be a way. And everybody is kind of against her. They are in a way throwing broomstick at her, you know, but she speaks her truth and it ends up working out for her. So let's see about this now. Let's see about this now. Because it's like you have very powerful energy. There's something really powerful that you're here to do. And it's like, just like Signora Da Vinci is convincing Drew Barrymore in the Cinderella movie. He's like, he sees her greatness. He sees how profound she is. And she doesn't see it. I feel like you don't see it. And you're about to see it. Okay, you know there's a lighthouse here. There's a lighthouse here, and there could be different ideas that you have and different things that you want to have happen. And this is really talking about picking what makes your heart really, really sing, what makes your heart soar. And now there's a person holding this flag here. This is you holding the flag here. So the lighthouse guides your way during this dark time, right? When you cannot see where you're going, the lighthouse is the source of light for you to follow. So there is a period of time where you're just kind of blindly following your own inner voice. And this could be the period where, you know, you're giving birth underground. It's not really here yet, you know, and I feel like most of you are in that spot. But then there is a person here holding a flag. So there is a point where an opportunity is being presented for you to show, hey, this is where I stand. This is who I am. And there's a lot of magical things that are going to occur. Wow. After you do that. A lot of magical things. A lot of opportunities are going to be presented to you. Here's you standing here with wings here. There's boastful people around you. There's people around you that are watching in awe. There's other people's dreams are being fulfilled around you. You're inspiring other people. There's a beautiful house here. This is a lot of stability. This is something here where this is the owl reading a book. You're very wise, and you could be a writer. You could be a person who teaches other people how to express themselves, or there was a way where you didn't have a way out and you found a way, and now you're going to help other people educate themselves to find a way out. Wow. You know, this is a street light. That's a street light. Don't stop believing. What's that song by Journey? Street lights, people, don't stop believing. That's the song. You know, everybody can kind of feel like everybody's against you. You're kind of going out on your own here on something that you really never thought. It's like your whole life was about this, but at the same time, you never thought you'd be doing this. There's something to that. Okay, let's see about this. This is really interesting. There is a lot of, don't be afraid to have a particular opinion about something that is not a popular opinion. Because there's like people that are against you and there's people that are for you. This is reminding me of Elvis. The movie Elvis, when, I don't know, Elvis's manager, whatever, he's like, oh yeah, we're selling like I love Elvis merchandise, but he also is selling I hate Elvis merchandise. And they're like, what? And Elvis's dad, I think, is like, oh, I get it, yeah. Like, this is what our goal is. Fine. Let people dislike us. That's fine. You know, so there is something here about don't be afraid to be who you are, because you don't want to, of course, we don't want to run around like hurting people's feelings, but at the same time, if you're being your authentic self, you're gonna do that. You're going to do that. And you don't have to do that in a disrespectful way. It's not about that. But I'm just saying not everyone is going to agree with you. So you have to just, this is what I think. This is what I think. And guess what? If then I change my mind, fine. You know, the beauty of being on your feet and being in the moment is that you can mess up. And then people see your humbleness. They see your humility. You know, they see your ability to learn and grow. And that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, that's the message. You have the Father here. You don't want to be a person. I'm getting an energy of someone who's like, this is kind of the energy of being stuck in one way. Well, I'm too far in now, so I just have to go with this. No, you really don't. You know, the only point of having your own mind is to be able to change it as it so benefits you. You know, there's like something here like Paramore. They have a song. It's called Misery Business. And they're kind of putting down a woman in the song, I think. I know the song very well, but right now I can't seem to think of it. Oh yeah, it's like a battle between girls for a guy, right? And they don't sing the song anymore in their concerts. Well, last time I checked, this is just reminding me of this as an example, okay? So, and it's like, because they're like, yeah, we don't want to promote this kind of behavior. I don't really think that's cool anymore. Like, oh yeah, like, I'm going to take this girl's guy. No, that sucks. Don't do that. You know, so we're not going to sing that song anymore. So, like, but don't be afraid to be who you are, because like that's the journey of where it's going to get you to where you are. You know, there is a point where it's like, don't be this tree, the tree that's decaying and is diseased. The hollow tree with the secret. Well, when that tree is just becomes deceased and there is a hollow in the tree, well, then there is a opening, there is a portal, and this is how you can get underground. This is how you can birth something new and give birth to this. So to let something die allows something new to be born. And within your life, that's what you're doing. So it's okay if there's things that you were this way about and now you're that way about. It's like being authentic doesn't mean I am always going to stick to that one thing I said 7 years ago. You know, it's kind of more like, no, this is really who I am in this moment. And yeah, life might happen and I might look at this and be inspired and grow and change, you know, and that's beautiful. That's nothing to be wrong. You have the empty room. Yeah. So this is like within the hollow tree going down underground, where you now have all of this possibility and this kind of like space where there's a lot of space and there's darkness and anything can be born into this, but there is nothing there. It's like a blank slate starting over. Look, you have the warrior here. So the snake here is going through this dead cow skull, bull skull. So this is like the snake is the transformation, right? Out of this death, and the rainbow signifying, you know, after the rain, after the storm has passed, you see the rainbow. So this is really beautiful. And the third eye is this jewel here. Your intuition is guiding you towards value in this life. The value, what you value within you, you being able to have that. Financially, with friendships, with family, with your community, with who you are, what your life expresses, spiritually, with your thoughts. There's so many different ways, and it can be all of them. That's the thing, is you can have anything you want. You can be or do or have anything that you want. That's the thing. That's the thing we're realizing here. That's the thing you're realizing here. And there are people that are going to want to take this bull skull and hang it on their wall. Like, oh yeah, remember, this was a bull that now I, you know, captured and I have their skull. Yeah, creepy. But it's like people are going to want to hold to your shortcomings. Oh, remember that tree that decayed and died? We're going to keep bringing that up. We're going to keep bringing that. But it's like, yeah, but look at what I have moved on from. Look at where I am now. They won't. They will not. Look at this, the tear. This is because of their own sadness that they refuse to face. That's the thing is, when you are holding a secret like that, and you're not going to live it, you're just going to bury it, you're living it all the time. You never stop living that until you actually look at it and release it. That's the thing. And look at this, the destroyer and the underworld. There's something here that you are releasing, something that was destroying you. Something that was destroying you. And look at the sword of truth. You're no longer going to allow something to destroy you. This is coming to an end. And there is, tears with the release of this. But I feel like this is going to be tears of relief. This is like I sat with my anger long enough and I realized it was grief. And this is identifying how you really feel, releasing this and channeling this into making something powerful in your life that is your true nature, your true calling of who you are. This is what, swords represent, and being able to articulate that, being able to express that. This is something really amazing here. There's something here about the wound is the place where the light enters you by Rumi. The hollow tree, the crack, the fault line here. There's something here where the earth, the core of the earth is being exposed. This could have to do with the earth sign. This could have to do with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. This could be a past lover. It doesn't have to be, but you're seeing exposure of the earth. Their true intentions are going to be shown, are going to be seen. And they have kept this from you. Let's see if we can get an indication about this person. This could even be a family member, but this is somebody that had an impact on your life. I have the octopus here. So this person is could be a very intelligent person. This is a person, 8 arms. They have a lot going on here. And they understand how to solve a lot of problems, how to change themselves. The octopus can change their physical, their color, the texture of their skin. They contort their body in ways to blend into all these different things so they cannot be seen. So this is a person that never really showed you the real them. This is a person that was playing both sides, had hands in a lot of different pots here. What an interesting energy. This is someone that was very cold, very calculated. Very cold, very calculated. You can't even see their mouth. So this person, when they speak, what they're saying, it's not honest, it's not true, there is not integrity. It's like an eerie energy of they could see you and you couldn't even see them. The real them, the suction cups on the octopus. So this person's trying to latch onto your energy. This could be an energy vampire here. They calculated your disadvantage. The octopus is very intelligent and they will go for prey when they're at their weakest. They understand how to do that. So there's something here about a person really understanding social cues, vulnerability, and they seek this out for an end, a particular ending that they want. There is 3 hearts that the octopus has. So there's so much love that is not expressed, and they would be very much so hurt, but do this time and time again. If they had another chance, they will do it again. You know, this is a person that is creating some kind of, you know, tangled up misery. And there's more tangles, there's more questions every time you ask a question. Every time you want to get to the base of something. Very, 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 very intelligent person. But they maybe don't have the attention span to actually get anything accomplished. And they know how to use their emotions as a weapon. This is a person that can have a very strong relationship with their mother. Yeah, the secrets, and you can't see their mouth. Look, bluff. Speculation. There's something here that you can tell isn't right. You know isn't right. And that's the thing is like, you know, with the whole townspeople, you know, accusing you, all of this kind of stuff. There's people that want you to kind of fall in line here, and you won't. You're not going to. Society wants you to perhaps fall in line here. You're not going to. You're not meant to. There's something here that you are meant to expose. And you know, octopus look a lot like aliens. Tell me they don't. So there could be some kind of a war here going on. And you came here to stop this power. Stop this darkness from having power. Understanding what to do when you realize here. This is, you know, being blinded. So they're following their intuition only, you know. And the speculation with the crab, you know, crabs kind of move very, you know, they move sideways very slowly. You know what I mean? With the eye in the center here. This is very interesting. Like watching something, going to be aware of something, but listening to your intuition as to when you are actually going to make a move, not wanting somebody to know that you're watching them. This could be somebody else's energy, or you're kind of watching a situation to protect yourself. So there's something here that you could feel like has been shady for quite some time. Yeah, there's resistance here. It's like people don't want to come out and tell you that they're lying, but you can tell. You have this superpower about you that you can read people in an instant. You know when they're not being authentic, and you don't necessarily have proof or anything, because this is like you're getting this information from your intuition. So you can speculate, but you can't say it. You don't have evidence. That's the thing. That's what this is. And this doesn't even have to be about a person. This could just be what's right for you to do in your life. What's wrong that happened in your childhood. Therefore, you continued to invite people into your life that would do the same thing to you. That they're framing it like it was your fault. Your resistance made this happen. No, you were resisting for a reason. It's just effed up. It's like, there's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of talk about things that are about, you know, you and all of this kind of stuff. The decisions you're making and why you made this decision then and why you made this decision now, you know? You know, and the chimney is a portal as well. Represents a portal for blessings to come forward for you. But there is a way that you're playing chess here. There's a way, and this is indecision and decision. You're making people maybe you're not making people, but maybe you're allowing yourself to come off as indecisive. But you're not. You're very decisive. You're just not going to play your cards. You're not going to show everyone. What does that mean? You're not going to show everyone your cards, right? You're not going to let everybody know what your decisions are. Because this person is very calculated and they have been manipulating you. But you're not trying to manipulate anyone. You're just getting away. You're just going off and living your truth. And you're not going to allow people to put the blame on you. If it comes down to it, then yes, you will stand up for yourself and you will let them be held accountable. Look at this harmony. Harmony. And then this beautiful peace, this beautiful harmony is coming into your life. And now we have flattery. So now they want to come in and they want to kiss your ass. I never swear. What am I? Well, it's there. It's this energy because you know what? Look at this drama. They're with the drama and you're realizing, hey, I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. This is not what I want to be associated with. There's seduction here. I don't want to be associated with that. Discrimination is, you want to be associated with purity, with pure goodness. Purity with pure goodness. That's what you want to be associated with here. This is what you are embodying. But then when you allow others into your life, they're poisoning your water. You're wasting all your energy to just purify, and you can't even purify it all the way because they're constantly coming back to the water to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This is not allowing yourself to be tempted by anything. Because whatever this dark force is, you could have had a lot of spiritual beings watching over you from the time you're very young. You can have, there's like energy here you came to transmute, and there is energy here that tried to make it difficult for you, that tried to make there be resistance for you. They tried to confuse you. They tried to trick you out of using your intuition here. By being several steps ahead of you, by trying to start to take advantage of you when you were a very small child, even maybe an infant. And all of these decisions, you couldn't make decisions because there was just, it started so early. And so now, the way that this energy has any kind of power would be any kind of thing that you're seduced back into. Anything that you're not sure of. You weren't sure when you were indecisive, when you don't necessarily have a direction and you're like, okay, fate is just going to come in and something amazing is going to happen. Well, when you meet a person, then you're going to go off with them, because maybe this could be something amazing. But is it starting amazing or it's starting like seduction? That's not good. No. And then there's revenge here. So this is going to tempt you as well. Revenge can tempt you. Seduction can tempt you. Drama can tempt you. These things are temptations, but it's your decisions, it's your choices that are going to show that you are not going to take the bait. And this is what is going to create change because you're showing that you are embodying something different. And so then this is how all of these beautiful blessings are going to come in for you here. Okay. Okay, we have Two of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. How powerful. So, Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is realizing this dream of this change you want to bring in your life. And this is embodying it. Look at her on top of this wheel. This is embodying it. This is giving birth underground. And it's not above ground yet. And then this is about holding to this vibration, this embodiment, holding to that when all of this resistance comes forth. When drama comes forth, when seduction comes forth, when revenge comes forth. When you have an opportunity in a conversation to tell someone, I told you so. When you have an opportunity in a conversation to gossip, to hear this negative thing about that person that did do you wrong and you did not deserve it. When you have an opportunity to give in to something that used to give you some sort of gratification, but now it doesn't fit what you really want for your life anymore or who you really authentically are, but it's going to give off some kind of immediate gratification. And this could be with some kind of substance. This could be around hanging around certain kind of people, watching certain things on TV. This can be having to do with, allowing people into your bed, can be all of those things. Look at the Two of Cups. So you're going to say no, 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 and then you have the Two of Cups. And this is how you're climbing out. You're climbing out of this. You're using all of these wounds that people have, because when somebody that hurts you, when you have an opportunity to say something a little snotty back, you're not using that stick to climb on, to get out. You're throwing that stick over at them, even though they may have deserved it, right? So there's something to this. You're not going to take these old opportunities that you did take before. And every human on the planet has been here and has done this, including myself. So this is not a judgment, right? But there is just a point where you're going to say, I want to be different. I want my life to be different. So I'm going to consistently be different and allow this to change. And this is what you're doing. You're using what has happened to you to build you up to change, not to continue to stay the same. And then there's this Two of Cups here. So this is really beautiful. So this is the bird and the fish. This is you and your higher self aligning. The fish being down here, swimming through these emotions, right? And the bird being, the divine messages from the divine. This is combining the two. And this can be a business. This can be success. This can be love. This can be anything. This can be a lot of different things in your life that you have been wanting for a long, long time. There is almost a sadness when it comes in, though. There is almost a sadness when it comes in. You have the Seven of Wands and you have the Queen of Pentacles here. For just as many of those who have come against you, it's like all these different ways, all these different opportunities that you have to engage in with, things that you have deemed, you want to change. You connecting to yourself is protecting you, is shielding you. It's like these gargoyles coming to protect you. Their influence to protect you is stronger when you align and you protect yourself as well. You don't make those same choices because they have to purify water from you choosing to be around negativity, be around things that lower your vibration. So yeah, look at this. I knew this was coming. There is a sadness that you are releasing here. There is something to be released here. And this is reminding me of, if you've ever seen Two Broke Girls, it's adorable TV show. And basically it's about two broke girls. Okay. And there is a time when, like, I'm pretty sure they live in New York City. I haven't seen it in a long time. Definitely it's gotta be New York City. they live in New York City and they have no money, and like they live in like this like dirty little apartment, and they like have a mattress on the floor, and you know, it's like they're paying a bill and they're doing a shot and they're, you know, but it's like some of the craziest fun wild times. But then, you know, they make it. They have this cupcake shop and fries and something, I don't know, whatever. Everything comes together for them, blah, blah, blah. And there is this moment of somberness of leaving that behind. I'm never going to be here again. You know, this part of my life is over. You know, it's kind of like Friends, when the TV series, you know, the last episode when they all like are looking at Monica's apartment and it's empty, and you know, Monica and Chandler are moving into a house out of the city, like, what? And they're all sad, but they are happy. But there is a somberness to a goodbye, because you're leaving and it's a part of you behind that you're never going to be again. You know, there is a point where I think you kind of realize, oh, I'm never going to be single again now. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, you know, those stories are done. You know, the high school days are over. The whatever is over, you know. So there's something here to that. There's something here to that. But you know what? At the same time, there is something new that is starting, and you're going to see a return. You're going to give your energy and it's going to give back to you. And this is going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And it's going to move quicker than you think it's going to move. And it's going to drive your passions and drive and push you to balance and challenge yourself, but in a positive, healthy way. And you can challenge this situation in a positive and healthy way. It's going to push you to grow. And you're going to accept this because you're called to do this. You're meant to do this. And nobody can do this as great as you can do this. This is why you were chosen for this. And God will provide for you. This is God providing for you all that you need to carry out this mission here. Okay. Well, collective, this is what I have for you. This is amazing. And I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like and subscribe, okay? I appreciate you so very much. And also, I have a book. It's called One White Rose. It's fiction. It's about 4 girls, women that live in different times, different places in the world, in the universe. And each one of them is basically doing this, is having a rebirth in their life from past trauma of physical, mental, emotional, and sexual abuse. And there is no amount of broken that you cannot heal yourself from. There is an energy, this divine energy, this energy of the divine feminine, this energy of all the souls that have lived before you, that have felt alone, that they had no one, and that had to break free and had to within themselves be strong and be courageous to create change in hopes to have a better life for themselves and for all the people around them that they can possibly impact, you know. And so many people in the history of this planet and this universe, so many souls haven't made it, and they tried and they couldn't, they just didn't make it, you know, and their souls are with you. And they are helping you and they are guiding you and they love you and they stand with you. And when you make it, when you try every day, when you cry and you pray and you hope you can get out, they're there, they're listening to you. And they're holding you, they're hugging you, and they're telling you that you can do this, you know. So that's there for you if you're interested. Okay, thank you so much.